Welcome back. Oh, safety glasses, you know. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. A lot going on and nothing going on. Kind of funny. Seems like you work, and get nothing done. Maybe that's just me. I think it is. We'll see. We've got a lot of fires going on right now, so there's planes overhead. I mean, where I'm at right now, here, check it out. It's not too bad. Skies look pretty clear. The smoky haze is gone for now. It's been pretty bad the last few days. Multiple wildfires going on. Tell you what, this is a recipe for disaster. Look at all these dead tree parts and pieces laying around that I've got to clean up. So I've been working on that. Working on putting fencing up over here. Let's check this out. It ain't the birdiest, but it'll work. But I'm gonna put tie logs. I don't even know what you call it. A top post across here. So I'm gonna put a top post along the whole fence line as I go. Once we're done, and that'll help tighten the top up. It'll keep the sheep in. I hope. We'll find out. I'm using what I got. Okay. Welcome back. Oh man, it is too hot outside right now. There's fires everywhere. It's 90 something today. I don't even know. I hate heat. I do not like the hot weather. I like it cool, moderate, 80 degrees, tops. 85, I'm sweating and we're losing clothing. No one wants to see that. So this weather's really hampered a lot of progress. You start working and you get hot, you gotta take a break and cool down. Next thing you know, the day's over. It's staying light till like 10 o'clock at night. So, you could work later, but there's chainsaw restrictions. So there's only so much we can do as far as gathering and cutting up all this wood that's down on the ground. As you can see, there's a lot of it. I've felled a bunch of trees. And these are just little ones. I've got more out by the... Man, it is dark. I guess I should have been watching that. But we've got a lot of trees down that we felled earlier in the year when it was winter. Had them down on the ground. Been trying to buck them up. We've got chainsaw restrictions right now, which makes it to where you cannot saw. So there are chainsaw restrictions going on right now. Well, it's actually small engine restrictions. You cannot operate anything after 1 p.m. So from the hours of 1 a.m. to 1 p.m., that's the golden hour. That's when you're allowed to use chainsaws, rotary tools, skill saws, whatever. Anything that could produce a spark, you're not supposed to use after 1 p.m. And then you have to stay, if you're working in an area till 1, you have to stay an hour later just to make sure no fires sprout up. It's a great idea. It just makes working, man, it's tough. You got to get up earlier. Well, I'm not doing that. I should be. But, so I only have so much time in the day to operate the machinery. Even using like my ATV to pull these logs out so I can get them in staging areas, that thing there, there's sparks that come off of that from the exhaust. We've got a lot of dry grass around here, a lot of dry conditions. Look at this. This stuff's just, it's bad. There's so much to do. So I apologize that we haven't put videos out in a while. We're trying to get caught up. There's a few things we've done here and there. Had some friends come visit. That was awesome. Getting the fencing up. That's my tree. So, with everything going on, with the forest fires going on, with all the restrictions, it's just made progress on the farm really slow. Then, on top of that, we have shortages for grains and hays and that sort of thing. God, I think I got bit by a mosquito. That itches. Anyway, where was I? Let's see. Oh yeah. So with grain shortages happening, feed costs going up, we're trying to get this area over here set up to at least feed the animals that we need to feed through the summer without having to buy hay for them. The hay I'm getting right now, like those 2 bales I got right here, we're going to hopefully use those just for winter time. You know, those 2 are just the start. We have to get plenty more, but it's expensive. I can't afford to buy more than a couple at a time. It's ridiculous. And that's what sucks, is the longer it takes you to buy, the higher the price becomes. What can you do? It's a vicious cycle, and it's a catch-22. So we're going to try and utilize all this foliage we have here. Hopefully the goats and sheep can live off this for a little while. We've only got a little bit of fencing. This is all stuff that was either left on the farm when we bought it. There was some rolls here. I got some from some other people. Scored up, you know, it's just hodgepodge, mixed mesh of garbage. But I'm making it work. So, me and Mike have stretched the fence tight here. We've gone, I couldn't even tell you how many yards this is. 200 maybe? But we're going to try and make a nice little corral here out of this. Leave a back section open so that we can expand and make another corral out there so we can kind of rotate them. I want to get rotational grazing going, but I got a forest. Not much you can do with a forest, so turn the animals loose, let them eat it down, and then we can knock off the little trees. We got all these little jack pines that are garbage. You know, they're no good for anything. Well, I mean, they're good for building, I guess. I could use them for, they're lodgepoles, so I could use them for the top caps like I was talking about along the fencing here. Along here, just to strengthen it up, make it a little, I don't know, little tighter. So rotational grazing is the key. Trying to get to where our animals are eating off what we've got here on the farm is going to be huge. But it's all a matter of, you know, getting fencing up. Getting fencing up. Getting fencing up. That's the other thing. Can't find fencing. Everybody's sold out of that too. So I'm having to make do with this crap because I can't find actual fencing. They either got the 3-foot stuff or nothing at all. So anything it's crazy. There are shortages everywhere on everything. And I feel like a doom and gloomer talking like this. But you notice it. When you go to buy something and it's twice what it was last year, it's insane. It's making it tough to be a farmer. That's for damn sure. Oh, anyhow. Back to what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Who knows? We've been gone a while. My brain's scattered, and it's been a day. It's been a week. It's been a while. It's been a lot. But I'm just rambling at this point. So, what we're going to do, like I said, back here, that's where the barn's going to be. The whole point is to put the barn right there and have this be the corral where they can sleep, and then we'll have a different pasture off of this that we can release them to and bring them back so that in the wintertime they'll eat in this area, that area, and then I want to actually subdivide some areas back there. I've got about 3 acres back here, so it's all like this though too, every bit of it. It's 3 acres of nothing but trees, so they're gonna have fun working their way through. They'll kill a lot of the trees. The goats have already done that on that upper section. I mean, you've seen that in my videos. The bark is just chewed up all the way as far as they can reach. But the jack pine, so it doesn't matter. Just knock them over and they're good. So, rotational grazing. Let's get back on topic here, guys. Stay on topic. I need a haircut. So, rotational grazing. Going to be hard to do, but we're doing it. I have no clue what I'm doing. I hope you realize that. We bought this farm with a 5-year plan. The 5-year plan, I was supposed to have time within that 5 years to come up with plans. You see what I'm saying? 5-year plan, buy the property. Okay? Start tearing down the cabin. Okay? Start rebuilding the cabin. Okay? Worry about water, sewer, septic, all that good stuff over time. Then the back injury happened. Then the show came out, which was awesome. They helped us get pretty far ahead, but it also kind of set us back because they're in a hurry to make the show look good and trying to make the end result look like they made this huge transformation. Not slighting them at all. They did an amazing job. But with that being said, some corners get cut. Well, I got to go back and uncut those corners. So it's 2 steps forward, 4 steps back, a third to the side. I don't know. Math. But that goes back to what I was saying earlier about shortages on all these supplies. Prices of everything going up. It makes working on something that you've been working on. I want to finish the upstairs of my cabin. Remember how there's a video here. When I was working on the upstairs of the cabin, I want to put the plywood, OSB. I know there's going to be those people out there, it's not plywood. I get it. It's all the same to me. I want to put that up on the inside because I hate drywall. I think I'm going to have to put drywall up because the price of OSB or plywood is stupid. I mean, it's just stupid for a product that is a waste material to be as expensive as it is. Just blows me away. Anyhow, enough being said on that. I've got to get things done, but you're limited on what you can actually get done. Why the hell am I even doing this? I just sat in pitch. That's awesome. That was really smart. Okay. I need a break. It's definitely time for a break. 5-year plan, like I was saying, got escalated pretty quickly. The show helped out quite a bit. Like I said, they got us ahead pretty far. They helped me get into the cabin for the winter so that we weren't in the RV, and that's phenomenal. It's just, we're in year 3 of a 5-year plan. We're actually living on the property. I should be looking at that as a good thing. We're ahead of where I thought we would be by now. But we're hemorrhaging. I mean, everything, it gets frustrating. Everything is just so dang expensive anymore. Upgrading my solar. I've got a few panels, but we need more. We definitely don't have enough solar, especially in the wintertime. But like right now, it's sunny. And I've got to run the generator because we don't have the evening exposure covered. We don't have any panels to cover that. Panels I was going to buy, they're gone. Nobody has any panels right now, or if they do, they're double what they should be. One guy that had them in pretty consistently said that he was getting a 2-week backlog, and he'd order them, and in 2 weeks they'd come in. It's been 3 months. He hasn't gotten anything. He's not getting any panels in, he said. So, I mean, like I said, I hate to be a doom and gloomer, but look at that. There's just a shortage on just about everything you can think of, and it's not getting any better. Yeah. So with the panel shortage, I mean, I've toyed with the idea of actually bringing power to my place. I don't want to be on the grid. I don't want to be tied to power, but fuel costs are going up. To run my generator to offset when the panels aren't charging and to use the generator to charge up my batteries. When we started this adventure 3 years ago, I think we were paying about $2 something a gallon for premium. Well, I say premium, but it's non-ethanol. There's a difference. For non-ethanol gas, it's $4.20 a gallon right now. Before long, it's going to be $10 a gallon, and we will literally be off grid. I will be candlelight, and that's it. I don't know what else to do. Fortunately, if I wanted to, I could easily put power into my property. The upper 5 of I got 2 5-acre parcels. I think you know that. But the upper 5 has power running through it from one neighbor to the next, because I have neighbors on either side, but they're way above me. I could splice right in. They'd put a pedestal in it, cost like $2,000, and then whatever it's going to cost me to run the wire all the way back to my place. So, I mean, so that's an option. It's not an option I want. I don't want to be on the grid. 1, I don't like the bills. 2, the reliability is garbage, especially in the winter up here. People lose power all the time. Having the solar supply, the whole point was to be self-sufficient and not have to rely on someone else to keep giving us power. I'm going to be forced to go on the grid. I don't want to do that. What do you do? Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little update video here, let you know what we've been doing, what we've been up to. Not much, not a lot, and a whole lot of everything. I think this is the point where I'm supposed to tell you, subscribe down below, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you like this stuff. I don't know if you like this stuff. Me complaining about not having everything ready. Look at those things. So, great. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. They broke the door. That's awesome. Oh, and they broke the wall. Oh, man. More things to do. What's up, guys? Just breaking the doors down, doing whatever you want. Well, I gave you guys attention, and now you're going to cry. Oh. Yeah, I'm working, guys. You guys are going to have your own place here real soon. I promise. Anyway, if you like the complaining, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you don't like the complaining, subscribe and do it anyway. So, here we are, year 3. We've made some progress. I should be happy with where we are. And I am. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy. This is phenomenal. Where we were 3 years ago when we first bought this to where we are now, it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. It's just frustrating when your back is tore and you just can't work like you want to or like you're used to doing. Because when I do, I'll admit it, I've screwed my back up more times since the show than I care to admit. I'll start working on something and I'll just get a little I'll start working on something and I'll get a little carried away. I'll get a little overzealous. And then I'm down for a week. Or more. I mean, love y'all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much. We will definitely put more videos out as we can. It's just, it's hard. It's hard to get motivated. I'm trying to motivate myself by doing this video right now. So, and I got chickens bugging me right now. Can't believe the turkey's not out. Turkey! Turkey! He's hanging out in the coop. It's weird, he's been doing that lately. Oh. Have a good one.